Yes, students. So today's topic is regarding to Krishna River and its tributaries. Most of the people might have known about this Krishna River, students. And Krishna River, especially in the peninsular India, especially in the peninsular region, Krishna River is the second most major river, students. Second most largest river. Second most largest river in peninsular India, students. In peninsular India. So in southern part of India, it is the second most largest river. So that is what I am trying to say there. And another important point is, so in India, it is the fourth largest. When you compare in India, all over India, it is fourth largest. Within peninsular India, it is the second largest. Within peninsular India, which one is the first largest? Godavari River. And when we compared all over India, which is the largest one? Ganga. Next one is Godavari. Next one is Brahmaputra. Next one is Krishna. So you should able to differentiate that, students. And next one is another one regarding to this Krishna, students. Krishna flows through this how many states? So Maharashtra, it flows through Maharashtra, Karnataka, Telangana. Next one is Andhra Pradesh. So it flows through 4 states, students. And where it will be started, where this Krishna River starts. The total length of this Krishna River is how much means? Total length of this Krishna River is 1300 kilometers, students, or 800 miles. 800 miles. Okay, now, and it is a non-perennial river. Means it depends upon the monsoons. It flows seasonally. Non-perennial river means rivers which flows in a seasonal manner, which depends upon the monsoons. And no doubt that it is one of the fast and furious rivers what we are having in India, students. One of the fast and furious. Generally, where it originates, students. Where it originates means, first, it originates in Maharashtra at a place called Mahabaleshwar. Mahabaleshwar. So, so in near Mahabaleshwar, there is a village known as, students, Zor village. So here, the first Krishna River will be started. And it flows towards the southeast side, students. From Mahabaleshwar, it flows towards southeast side. Okay, now. And next one is, so see, it starts at Jor village, Mahabaleshwar, but where it ends, students, coming here, see this. So beginning is here, Mahabaleshwar, ending is in Andhra Pradesh. Ending is in Andhra Pradesh, students. Okay, now, where in Andhra Pradesh? Hamsala Devi. Hamsala Devi in Andhra Pradesh, students. Hamsala Devi in Andhra Pradesh. So that is what, this is nothing but it mingles with ocean in Hamsala Devi of Andhra Pradesh, students. So this total length is 1300 kilometers of length it will be there. And the next one is Anonis. So after see this, students, Mahabaleshwar, originating in Mahabaleshwar in what we call Maharashtra, how it flows? It flows in the southeast direction like this. It flows in the southeast direction like this, students. And when it is entering into Telangana state, so when it is entering into Telangana state, students, see this, from Maharashtra, it enters into Karnataka here. It enters into Karnataka. From Karnataka, it will enter into Telangana. From Telangana, it will enter into Andhra Pradesh. And from Andhra Pradesh, it will enter into the ocean like this, students. That is what regarding this. Okay, now, and this Krishna River. So see this, students. This Krishna River has tributaries. There are right bank tributaries are there, left bank tributaries are there. So what are these right and left bank tributaries of Krishna River? And among these right and left bank tributaries, which one is the largest one? And what about the other tributaries of Krishna River, students? So first we will see this. I will list out all the right and left bank tributaries of Krishna River, students. First one is, what is this right bank tributaries of Krishna? So what are these right bank tributaries? What are there? I will list out. Please make a note of it, students. Right bank tributaries. Next one is left bank tributaries. Left bank tributaries. So what is this right bank tributary means? What are those? First one is Veena River. Veena River. Next one is Koyana River. Next one is Panchganga. Panchganga. Next one is Dudhganga. Next one is Ghatprabha. Ghatprabha. Next one is Malprabha. Next one is Tungabhadra. Tungabhadra, students. So these are the right bank tributaries of Krishna. And what about this left bank tributaries of Krishna? What it includes? Bhima. Bhima. Dindi. Peddavagu. Halia. Musi. Paleru. And Uneru. These are all the left bank tributaries of Krishna River. So see this, among these two right and left bank tributaries, largest tributaries are what means Tungabhadra. Next one is Bhima River, students. These two are the largest one. Tungabhadra is the right bank tributary of Krishna, and Bhima is the left bank tributary of Krishna, students. Okay now. And regarding to this Krishna River, before going to this Krishna River, students, in details of this Krishna River and Tungabhadra and Bhima rivers, I will give some more factual information here. What is the factual information means? So wherever Krishna River flows, students, wherever Krishna River flows, and this Krishna River is having a largest drainage system, and it is the high productive area. All the states, so it flows from Maharashtra to Karnataka, Karnataka to Telangana, and from Telangana to Andhra Pradesh like this. Okay now. So the Krishna River Basin has a vast irrigation system, students. Vast irrigation system. Okay now. And these are the high productive areas. Highest productive areas, students. It is the highest productive area. Krishna rivers. And next one is another one, students, regarding this. So this Krishna River, so earlier we used to call this during the time of what means prehistoric times. Not only now it is high productive, students. During the prehistoric times means what? During the prehistoric times also, that is prehistoric times means during the time of Ikshvakas. Next one is Satavahanas also. So this river is having highest irrigation system as well as high productive area, students. Okay, now. And next one is another important point here, students. Tungabhadra. As I told you that among this, all the tributaries, different tributaries, Tungabhadra is the largest one, students. So where this Tungabhadra starts, what actually the information regarding to this Tungabhadra, students? What actually this regarding to Tungabhadra? See, Tungabhadra is a confluence of two river, students. One is Tunga and Bhadra, students. Tunga as well as Bhadra. Confluence of two rivers, that is Tunga and Bhadra, students. And ancient name of Tungabhadra is Pampa. So earlier ancient name of Tungabhadra is Pampa, students. Now we are calling it as Tungabhadra. It is a confluence of two rivers, Tunga as well as Bhadra, students. And these Tungabhadra rivers, okay, now, so flows downwards through the eastern slope of Western Ghats, students. Okay, now, so it is like this. Here it starts. This is what, students. From eastern slope of Western Ghats, it will start, and it flows like this. This is what eastern slope of Western Ghats. It starts at eastern slope of Western Ghats. Students. So, and from where how it flows, students? So it flows in what direction? Northeast direction. It flows in northeast direction. So after flowing in northeast direction, it will mingle with Krishna river where? So here it will mingle with Krishna river at a place called Gondimalla. In Alampur district. In Alampur, Mahabubnagar district, students, of Telangana. Mahabubnagar district of Telangana state, students. It mingles with Krishna in Telangana state at Alampur. Then it flows through. So from here, Krishna river flows like this, students. And what are the tributaries of this Tungabhadra, students? What are the tributaries of Tungabhadra? Varada, Hagari, and next one is Handri are the major tributaries of Tungabhadra. And it is one of the largest tributary of what? Krishna, students. It is the right bank tributary of Krishna, which starts in eastern slope of Western Ghats, students. And next one is what about this Bhima river? So this is what Bhima river, students. So Bhima river is this. So where it starts? So Bhima, see, it arises from Bhima Shankar. This is a Bhima Shankar. So it is a height of Western Ghats, students, means topmost part of Western Ghats. Topmost part of Western Ghats. Okay, now. And from here it will start flowing in what direction? Southeast direction. But Tungabhadra in northeast direction, students. And Bhima in southeast direction. And it travels approximately 450 miles, students. And it joins with Krishna at where, students? Karnataka. It joins here, Krishna, in Karnataka, students. In Karnataka, it joins. And it flows into Telangana like this and then to Andhra Pradesh. What are the major tributaries of Bhima? Major tributaries includes Sina, Neera are the major tributaries of Bhima, students. So Krishna's major tributaries are these, students. Okay, now. So this is what the Krishna drainage basin, which is the second largest in the peninsular India, students.